You know that we knock 'em down. CBT, CBT, CBT. Yeah, we know we knock 'em down. CBT, you know we knock 'em down. 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 Yeah, knock 'em down. Yeah, knock 'em down. CBT, knock 'em down. CBT, CBT. Oh yeah, you know that we knock 'em down. CBT, CBT.
What up, YouTube? It's your boy Big Cool coming to you from Colossal Boxing Talk, and I'm here to break down and recap the PBC main event headlined by Errol, the Truth Spence, taking on Chris Algieri. Leading up to this fight, a lot of people thought that Chris Algieri would pose a lot of challenges for the inexperienced Errol Spence, who is supremely talented, a tremendous body puncher, very technical fighter. He's a pressure fighter. He can do it all. He can punch, he can brawl, he can box. He's just a tremendous now contender. He's no longer a prospect. He's now the number one contender for the IBF title that's held by Special K, Kell Brook. He said he's willing to go over in the UK to face Brook for the IBF title, and I would love to see that fight happen. Tonight's fight, in my opinion, I had Spence stopping Algieri, who's a very good fighter, in the 10th round via TKO, but he surprised a lot of people. He came out, and once he landed that first right hook to the body, I already knew that it was going to be trouble for Chris Algieri. He put his hand down, and I was telling my bros, that's NCBT, that once Spence senses blood, he goes for the kill, he goes in, he landed some nice uppercuts. In the second round, he dropped Algieri with a beautiful left uppercut, and he continued to pour it on. Algieri had a few moments in the third round where he came out aggressive, trying to assert himself and to regain some type of momentum and give himself some confidence, but it wasn't enough. Spence is cut from a different cloth from any other welterweight that's fighting now. He gets top quality sparring. He's fully dedicated to this. He has a great team around him. Al Haymon is pushing him. He knocked down Algieri 3 times. And although Manny Pacquiao was able to knock down Algieri 6 times, he wasn't able to stop him. Although Ruslan Provodnikov was able to knock him down once or twice, he wasn't able to stop him. Errol, the Truth Spence, proved that he is indeed the truth. He's ready for the upper echelon of the welterweight division, meaning Keith Thurman, Adrian Broner, Sean Porter, Tim Bradley, Danny Garcia, Robert Guerrero. Anybody you name, he's ready. When you got a guy who's supremely well-conditioned, fully dedicated to his sport, a tremendous body puncher, I mean, he has the makings to be a great fighter. And he is one of my favorite fighters. I called it from the beginning. I said that he would take Chris Algieri's soul via the body work that he put in. I didn't think he would take it this early, and maybe I was kind of unsure if he would get the stoppage, but he did. I don't know. I made predictions in a few different boxing groups. I know I told my CBT bros that I see him stopping him in the 10th round via TKO. Maybe on another one I had a unanimous decision, but whatever it is, I expected a dominant performance, and that is exactly what we got. That is exactly what we needed to see from Errol Spence. He's definitely the truth. He's one of the top guys at 147. His ceiling is high. He has a bright future ahead of him. Chris Algieri gave a valiant effort, as he always does, and him and JDJ, John David Jackson, are still a terrific duo. They just the wrong opponent. You know, he didn't have enough time, or his first fight going against a tough guy in American who's fast as a boxer. That was a close fight. He lost it. And this was just a guy who graduated officially from prospect status to contender status. Now he's the #1 contender for the IBF welterweight title that is held by Kell Brook, like I said earlier. Chris Algieri still has a lot of fight left in him. But tonight he was overmatched, outskilled, outgunned. He basically took a knife to a gunfight, because we know he's not the biggest puncher in the world. And not to discredit him, he's a fast guy who can box, has a tremendous heart, but he's vulnerable. And I knew that a lot of people thought that Spence would get exposed to a certain degree because Algieri is a lot more experienced facing Ruslan Provodnikov, Manny Pacquiao, Amir Khan, Emmanuel Taylor, but skills pay the bills, as the great Floyd Mayweather would say. And when you're skilled, 100% well-conditioned and focused, it can take you a long way. But, hey, it was a great performance by Errol the True Spence. I look forward to seeing him fight in the future. Hope he get it in with Keith Thurman, Adrian Broner, Guerrero, Garcia, anybody. He's ready and willing. So hopefully that the fight with Brook can be made next. But leave your comments in the comment section below telling me what did you think about tonight's performance and who would you like to see him face next. Subscribe to Colossal Boxing Talk. Follow us on Twitter at Colossal CBT. And head over to Facebook and like our Facebook page, Colossal Boxing Talk. Until next time, I'm out. Peace. And remember, man down.